Alright fellas, and welcome back to another craft beer review. It's Friday, so it is time of course to delve into the fridge of commercial craft beers and pick one out and see what we think of it. And today we have got an American style stout brewed in Mexico, the Necromancer chocolate stout. Friggin' rice. This is where I get in trouble. This is where I get myself all tongue-tied because I'm going to try and spit a bit of Mexican at you. Dia de los Muertos, which roughly translates, when it's said correctly in Mexicano, as Day of the Dead. You've got a lovely sugar skull there, and then this label is friggin' awesome, man. It's a woman with a painted face picking a rabbit out of a hat with a painted face. Awesome. Yeah, 5% ABV. Let's get it cracked open and into a glass. It's the first twist top that I've ever opened. Can you believe that? Can ya? Can ya? So a big thanks to our channel sponsors, BeersOfEurope.co.uk. They are the biggest online beer store in the UK. Go over and check their website out. Their selection is vast, covering the globe. Friggin' right. Let's get this one poured out. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Oh, wow, I can smell that from here. I've not even had a sniff from it. I can smell it from here. I can still smell it. I can still smell it. I can still smell it. Oh my god. Even from here, big chocolate notes. I'm excited to try this one. Oh my god. You know what this smells like? Chocolate milk. That is so punchy with the chocolate. Like a real dairy milk chocolate. Oh yeah, now we're getting a bit closer. We're picking up some of that roast now that's coming out. Oh wow. Big chocolate aroma on this and a big roast aroma. But sort of level with each other. There's the same amount of each aroma coming out of it. A lovely roast and a lovely chocolate aroma. Not the dark chocolate, not the bitter chocolate, but this milk chocolate. Oh, jeez. It's jet black, guys. It's absolutely as black as your hat. I can't see through that, any bit of it. I can't see through it. Even right down at the bottom where it normally shallows out, can't see anything through it. It's black. And the carbonation is, as you roll the glass, you'll probably not be able to see this, but as you roll the glass you can see tiny little bubbles coming up. So I'm expecting good things from this. Alright guys, well, enough gabbing on about it. Let's give it a go. Cheers! The Necromancer chocolate stout. Oh, I was not expecting that. So the aroma's giving you this milk chocolate, almost like a chocolate milkshake, if you will, aroma with a nice bit of roast. The flavour is giving you bitter chocolate giving you the roast and giving you a nice sour cherry flavour right at the back end. The carbonation, you cannot see it, it's deceiving looking at it. The carbonation is big. It is high-end carbonation. As soon as you take a sip, it's filling your mouth full of CO2. But look at it. Look at it coating the glass. As you rotate the beer around in the glass, it's coating the side of the glass. It looks and feels like a higher ABV beer. It looks and feels like an imperial stout. but it's only 5%, and the mouthfeel is very, very light. It's a very easy drinking stout. There are some stouts that are heavy and indulgent, and where you can only drink 1 or 2 of them. And then there are the stouts like this that are lighter, but still giving you all them big flavours from a stout. But this one has more chocolate in it than I've ever tasted in a stout before. It's not like an artificial flavouring, it's not an artificial chocolate flavouring. It tastes really good with that cherry that you're getting off of it. I think if it was just that same aroma of sweet chocolate on the flavour, I think it would get a bit too clarty and a bit too, yeah, maybe have one and then that'd be it. But the flavour of this one is the bitter chocolate mixed with this sour cherry, and it works really well with the roast. Beg my pardon, it is very carbonated. I like it. There's not too much more to say about it. Tell you another thing as well. You would think that this beer would be very, very sweet. It dries right out. It's very refreshing for a stout. So let's recap then on the chocolate stout, the Necromancer, Day of the Dead. I'll go on, just one more time for you. I'll try and make a fool of myself. Dia de los Muertos. Roughly translated as Day of the Dead, the Necromancer chocolate stout. There she is. Let's recap it. Freaking right. What a fool. What a fool. The appearance looks like an Imperial IPA. It coats the glass, but it's only 5%. Who'd have guessed it? The aroma, big chocolate milk aroma with a lovely roast. But the good thing about this is the flavouring is not sweet. It's got a lovely tart cherryness that runs through it, which works really well with the flavouring of the chocolate, which is like a bitter chocolate on the flavour. The mouthfeel is a nice light mouthfeel. The carbonation is in abundance, which you know where I stand with carbonation, especially on stouts. The UK guys don't like big carbonated stouts, but for this one, because it is so light and so easy drinking, it sort of works, I guess. It freshens everything up, gets everything moving. The bittering is okay. There's not a vast amount of bittering in this, but what it lacks in bittering from the hops, it makes up for with this bitter chocolate and sour cherry that runs through it. Frig me, did you see that? Just spilled some. Well, as always guys, there's going to be a link below in the description box directly to this beer on BeersOfEurope.co.uk, as well as their main shop. Go and check them out, BeersOfEurope.co.uk, biggest online beer store in the UK, friggin' rights. And that is it, till next time. So as always, don't forget to thumb up this video. Don't forget to subscribe. There's the little red button down here that says subscription. Click it and you won't miss out on what's coming up next. Share the video, get it out there for all to see. And until next time guys, I'm out of here.